Good morning, YouTubers. Got about 90 minutes of free time here this morning, so I'm going to try to do the windshield wiper motor replacement on the Nissan. Well, I've never done this before, so this may end up being an example of what not to do. So let me get this thing mounted on this tripod and we'll get started. Okay, in order to do this job, the wiper blades have to come off. The cowling that you see with the black vents on it, that will have to come off. Then we'll have to open the hood, and we can gain access to the wiper motor, which is mounted to the firewall. This shouldn't be too difficult to do. One thing I do have available with me, as I've never done this before, is a Chilton manual. As with anybody who's even just getting started with vehicle repairs, it's probably a good idea to get a Chilton or a Haynes manual. They don't tell you everything, but they do get you started. So on that, let's get started getting the wipers and stuff off. Okay, something I'm going to do that will be a good idea. Before you take the wiper blades off, grab some kind of a marker, make a witness mark on the blade and the bolt. This way you can just simply align the marks when you're putting the blades back on. Should save you some time. Put these up on top commensurate with where they came off from. Now that we can put them right back where they came from. And next we can pull these off. These simply just snap into place. And depending on the vehicle you have, this will vary. This one we have 4 screws. And there are some tabs underneath the hood that we'll have to open the hood and gain access to. And that puppy will just lift right off of there. And you'll probably find it within your benefit to try to find replacement clips for when they break, like that one just did. Now we have another cover here we will need to take off. And this should finally give us access to the linkage. So we can get the so we can separate this motor from the linkage that's underneath here. And you need a short screwdriver. You don't have one readily available, make one. Okay, the tool, or the part I'm trying to get into, this is a little bit out of sight, so I've got the camera stuck in the hole. That nut is what connects the wiper motor to all of this linkage. So you have to disconnect this nut before you can go under the hood and disconnect the wiper motor from the firewall. As you can see, that is a very tight reach. And we had a burr on here that wanted to poke me, so it got its blood for this job too. Okay, ready to take this guy off. As you can see, we've got a few mounts here. We've got something here this looks like it should just pop out of. Got a wire clip here to disconnect. This thing here we'll have to take off and kind of set more or less out of the way. Then we'll have to transfer this hardware onto the new motor. So let's get to work. Actually, before I undo that, I think I should probably unclip my wires. There we go. Okay, this piece here did not want to come off, so I went ahead and pulled it out with it intact. The next step is going to be to go in and remove this. Looks a little rusty, and that's why it's probably refusing to pop loose. So we will carry on into the shop and pop this off right quick. Well, turns out I didn't need to go into the shop, just needed a little bit better leverage. Now that I've got it, it is swapped. Need this rubber piece to go to the new one. This one here, we'll need to swap that to the new motor. This clip here that the brown little box was on, have to loosen this, slide this off to put onto the new motor as well. There we go, one 20-year-old Nissan windshield wiper motor. One thing to note, most places have core charges for these, so don't throw this away. You're going to throw away money. You'll take this back to your auto parts store where you got it from. And in this case, for me, this is $15. So we're not going to throw that in the trash.